Hello everyone. Hello everyone. Hello everyone. Hello everyone. Hello everyone. Hello everyone. One. Hey. Hello everyone. Hello everyone. Sorry. I'm not sorry because this is my height. I'm happy, okay? I can't say sorry to this, okay? I just love to be happy, and there's absolutely no reason why I shouldn't be happy. I just have reasons why I should be happy. Actually, I absolutely love to say all my words with all of the truth. Once I actually just changed from being a liar to a truth teller, I couldn't decide with any better. Sorry, no sorry again. Nah, I like it. I like that. I just got used to this type of sorry when I shouldn't be saying sorry. That's showing lack of strength. Which is my opinion, of course, but there's a time when you should sorry, but when there's a time when you should say sorry, there's a time when you shouldn't say sorry, okay? And this time I shouldn't be saying sorry, of course. But I just like to say, of course, all my words with my truth. I just have to say all the things, what I actually believe, what I actually heard, what I do believe in, what is the truth. And this is why I'm always happy. And there's no other reasons. Like, I'm just a truth, genuine guy. Nothing else, actually. I just have to be that type of guy. I just like to be that type of guy. And there's nothing stopping me that I should change actually like that. I just like to be that type of real talker who's always telling the truth, who's saying his beliefs, not others' beliefs, not others' opinion. But I'm not type of guy who's always staying true to himself and true to others, of course. Because if I would say something to them and I actually mean that very, very well, I actually mean that really, I don't say any kind of lying thing to my friends. I won't even hide any kind of things. They know that I don't care about school. Let's say that, for example. They know that I'm doing something else. I'm not focusing on school. I'm doing actually something else, and they know. And of course, they don't really know what I'm actually doing, but they know that I'm doing something else in the school. I wouldn't just hide it from them when you're looking at me, or maybe when I'm watching YouTube or in English. So I'm just watching YouTube just in English, never mind. Or maybe any kind of thing. Maybe even if I'm TikTok, even if I'm on Instagram, I wouldn't hide that thing. Because I see many people that they're hiding every single kind of details about their life. And that's why you can see them that they're not just happy, I wouldn't say that they're not happy, but they're just really, really close in this small voice in their mind and their self, and they can't really open up. And what happens is that in life you have to be actually open to yourself, know yourself, and there are certain type of things that, of course, that should be secret. Maybe let's say about your card number, of course, that should be secret. That is just so essential. That is so basic. Everybody knows that you have to hide that, of course, because if you don't hide it, then it will be a problem. But hiding your Instagram, this is not a problem. What will happen? They will say something to you, like that shouldn't bother you. Someone will get, of course, offended to that thing because they can't handle that thing. But I won't get offended to that thing because that's who I am actually. And it's very important for you to stay true to yourself. It's important. No matter what others are telling you, who's talking behind, who's telling you this in front of your face, no matter what, just stay true to yourself. That's all I can say. And that is very important, actually. Very important in your life. Because there are going to be so many times when you maybe have to tell about yourself when you're in that situation. Maybe even if you're in school, they're asking about your opinion. They know how to actually open up. What is your actually belief on this? What is your opinion on this? Or asking you who you truly are, what things that you like to do, and any kind of stuff like this. And it's just so awkward to see someone actually can't say anything about themselves, or maybe they can say but they don't want to because they are not confident enough to tell that thing. And that shouldn't bother you at all. That's a lack of confidence actually, that you're not actually ready for that thing. And it has to be, because when you grow up you can't just also be that type of guy or girl or woman or man who's just can't open about yourself. You can't really tell about yourself. You can't tell your opinion on this. You can't do this. There are going to be times when they are going to ask you about that thing. Maybe they are curious about, maybe about your relationship. Of course, that's different. Obviously, you're going to tell about that thing. Maybe you're going to lie, but you still have to say something, okay? And the thing is that I used to be that type of person, of course, who just doesn't really like to open about himself. And I'm not just a regular, of course, guy who's telling it, yeah, this and that. I'm actually just basically standing, not standing up, but I will open my shoulders and I will sit like this, and I'll, of course, open a smile and then tell the way I actually like it, and then describe it. I'm happy about my life. This is what I like. This is what I hate. Actually, this is who I am. This and that, and it just makes me to stand out of the crowd who are not actually confident in this thing, and they will see that actually I'm better than them. That's also I'm going to show them that I'm better than them, and it actually just doesn't used to bother me at all, because I used to have that type of classmate who actually was very talkative person and always open about himself and know how to talk to others, always talking this and that, and he would actually tell everything, every kind of details about himself actually. Because he was a boy, and that actually just didn't bother me at all, because I didn't want to be that guy. But now that I'm here, I actually want to be that guy. I want to be better now, because I don't know how did it got into my mind, but it got into my mind, and that actually bothers me if I don't open about myself. It bothers me very, very bothers me actually, and I just can't really handle that thing. I just really can't handle it if I won't be able to open up, no matter who I am in front of actually. That should also be very important for you. No matter who's in front of you, you should still open about yourself. Maybe you're in front of a homeless person, or maybe you're in front of a famous person, or maybe you're in front of your mother, maybe in front of your teacher, maybe you're in front of many type of peoples. You still have to be the same. You still have to be the same. You still have to stand the same story you told to maybe somebody else, because then some other people will question you, and then maybe they think that you lie, some kind of thing. But of course you want to tell them maybe differently. What I mean by differently, by maybe adding more thing to it, that you're saying that you actually change, telling in different ways. But the topic that you want to tell is still has to be the same actually. It still has to be the same for a reason, because then they will actually not going to trust you. And I'm a very trustworthy person. I will say it from my bottom of my heart. I'm actually a very genuine person. The reason why, because now that I'm not lying, I used to have of course moments where I was lying. For example, maybe watching porn, I used to deny that and I'm not watching it, I was actually watching it. Because I was ashamed of that thing, but now that I got rid of it, it's just absolutely so much better right now. Now I'm actually just more open of myself, because I got rid of this thing. I'm so proud of myself, of course, that I got rid of this thing, because I was just in darkness. Now that I got in the light, I'm more revealed. I'm just more better. In the darkness, I actually just couldn't talk well. I couldn't talk. I was just really closed. I didn't even open up myself. I was just like this close with myself. I was I'm just good with myself, this and that. I'm also good with myself right now, but I do know that I still have to talk to people, even though I'm forcing myself to talk to people. Even though I have many type of other roles on my shoulder. But never mind this. This is not the thing I wanted to get into this video again. And this is what I did in my previous video too. That I just wanted to say a completely different thing, and I got into a completely different topic. And now I wouldn't do that, okay? I'll actually get into the topic that I wanted to actually do and what I planned for. I just of course did on live when it's not do the thing where it doesn't go the way I planned it, but this is a different thing, of course. So the thing that I wanted to get into this video is about why school is not for me. And of course I will tell my honest opinion about this. Of course I will convince some people in this, and some people are not going to be convinced, of course, but this video is just more about me, more about getting to know me. And why do I think, first of all, sorry, just my phone. Why do I think school is absolutely not for me? Is because the way all the things is working around the school. As you can see, that in the world there's just trillions of dollars in the whole world, and there are certain type of people, maybe alone, that's worth more than school, maybe worth more than a place, absolutely a good place, maybe worth more than a restaurant. That is absolutely insane, very very insane. Well, not even that thing, but now we just had to go to school. And the thing is that school is free for a reason. And I wonder that nowadays, in this day, school is free. It's still free, and I think it's still going to be free. Of course, you will drop out of high school, then have to be university or college, then you have to pay, of course. But at the beginning of it, it's free. And actually, the school, when you are maybe in the primary school, is actually useful. I generally don't lie about this, but at that time it was absolutely in any way, it was genuinely useful. And they were teaching you actually useful things, useful information about life, about all type of topics, getting more deep inside the life they happen. And of course they are still doing it in high school, but now a little bit less. Never mind that. And the thing is that they are actually just teaching more, and I don't even know how should I say, sorry. The thing is that they are actually teaching you useful informations. What I mean by that, of course, when you were in the, I don't know how they say it, in low grade or high grade, I don't know, but when you are just got into school, they are teaching you the basics that actually taught you how to talk, very important, how to write, very important, how to read, very important, or maybe how should you think about, how should you think, very important, or any kind of like how you should maybe write essay, very important, maybe how you should describe yourself, very important. They are teaching you the basics, and it's just very important. How can you maybe draw a stick man? That is very important also. Or I don't know what to say. Or maybe how can you even be fit? Or maybe you actually just teach you how can you have fun. How can you have fun? Of course, when you are a child, of course you need to have fun, this and that. They are actually just teaching you like a child. They are soft on you. Of course, the older you get, they have to be actually treat with you. That is very true, of course. But back then, the school was actually fun. It was just more entertaining, and it actually has some useful things in it. Even when I got in the 5th grade, even that time it was still useful. The 8th grade, when I got into did I say 8? Never mind. So when I got into 5th grade, it was useful. Till the 8th grade also, it was still useful actually. And I didn't question any kind of things from that. I didn't question. I just did what I supposed to do, and I was actually good in school. And what I mean by I got 3, that was also good for me because I know I just wasn't that guy who was got a Maple 3 and I would cry. I had that type of course classmate back then, but I wasn't that type of guy, and I was glad about that thing because I learned from it. And I actually studied for that thing, and I just deserved that thing. Of course, never mind that. But the thing is that I was actually a very good student back then. And I will have to tell you how I am right now. That's not a good thing, but never mind. It's actually useful because you are actually, I wouldn't say locked, but you are with the same persons for 8 years straight. And actually taught you that how can you actually live with persons for years, and if we just build actually a better relationship between you and other type of persons. Because being basically locked in 8 years in the same place, even though you don't want to go there, it will actually teach you about something. Even though you don't want to be there, you still have to be there though. This is important thing actually. You still have to be there because for a good reason for you later, and it's a very important thing though. And I should taught you that at the beginning of it, of course, I was so afraid because now I'm Hungarian, and then of course you can't see many black people here, and I was half black and half Hungarian. Of course, they didn't know that. Some people actually thought I was a girl because, of course, of my hair, and it was tied up. But now I'm not tying it up because it's just more comfortable like this. And some people actually thought, yeah, I was a girl. Some people thought that I maybe just even, maybe I was just on the sun for a long time. Of course, some people already knew that I was African. And yeah, many different opinions, of course, many different answers, many different thoughts, okay? And of course, I was very scared, and what nothing taught me, actually, now that I'm looking back, not that bad then, but now that I'm looking back to it, is that sometimes you actually have to be with peoples, even though you are young, or no matter what kind of age you are in, you have to be with some people who you actually don't know, you don't want to be with them, so that you would get used to them actually in years. And over the years, everybody just got used to them. Everybody did their things. Nobody, of course, said a bad opinion. Of course, there were some moments, but we just actually got grown there together. Actually, there are actually certain type of things that was just in our class. In our class, and in other class they would say that thing is weird actually, but for us we actually just got grown to that, and we didn't say anything about that. That's how the person is. We didn't say anything about that. That's normal and this and that. And yeah, it's actually just so good. Just so good because over there, this is what happens when you're consistent. Basically, other people were forcing you, of course, that's a different story. But yeah, they're forcing you, and it actually had meaning because it had meaning many ways. Many ways. It had meaning. But let's just get out from the good memories and get to the bad ones. When I reached the 8th grade, I thought that this wouldn't be that hard. They say it's not going to be that hard. It's important. You have to be prepared, and I was actually prepared there, but I actually thought that they're going to teach me something else. And no, we were just still doing the same thing. just the thing that we were doing back then in primary school. Of course, with different teachers who train you in different ways, that you actually didn't get used to it, and they just try to rush through that thing. They don't even care about it. For some of them, they don't care about it. They just rush through it, rush, and then you just got to realize it, that they are actually teaching you things that are not going to be important for you later in your life. They are not. No. And I had to, of course, realize that thing in a few months. Actually, realized that in a few months, because I still think that the A grade, the primary school, was still useful. It was useful because of the friends, because of the things. Even in primary school, we had things that we were doing. We had some kind of subjects or things that we were doing rapidly over and over and again. But never mind that. I didn't think about that because I just didn't think, because that thing hasn't come to my mind. And of course, I don't know what else to say. And the thing I want to actually now is to say that they're teaching you useless things. That are not going to be there when you are maybe in your job. That's going to be in a job. Because there are some people who know what they want, there are some people who there are some people who know what they want to be, and there are some people who don't know what. Sorry guys, I'm just thought too much because this is my second video I'm doing in a day, because yesterday I didn't do any kind of video, and it's absolutely hard for me to talk for straight an hour, but just don't mind me. So there are some people who know what they want to be, and there's some people who don't know what they want to be, and then they still have to do the same thing, even though they had different paths. They still have to do the same thing because the school is actually very poor. I love it how everybody's saying you should go to school. It's important, but nobody really cares about maybe upgrading the school or making it better, changing it better the way it is actually. No, it's absolutely a prison that they're never actually changing it. They change it once in a while, maybe after 5, 10, maybe 15 years. They're changing the school maybe a little bit inside or outside. But actually the thing that they're teaching is still going to be the same. I'm actually going to wonder how this school system is going to change over the years. I'm still wondering about that thing. And the thing is, if you don't understand actually in the school, or don't understand the way the teacher is actually telling you, then you won't understand it very well in the test that they are putting in front of you. Because this piece of paper that you're always getting, and they will say that this is going to get you a better future. That piece of paper, I don't even remember that they're saying that, oh man, I'm testing you, test. I don't even remember which subject was my last. Okay, now that I think about it, I do remember it was physics, but I don't even remember what was in that physics test. I don't remember any kind of thing. What was in that? I don't remember what they were right there was in the test, and all I don't remember it, bro. And I do know deep that even if I would have learned it, that I would have forgot it by now. Because now I'm on a spring break, and I just forgot it because somebody else is telling me to do this, and my mind doesn't want to do it, but I still do it. But it doesn't go into my mind that way. It doesn't stay in my mind because I know it's useless and it's not good information for my brain. Because see me, I'm doing calisthenics and I want to learn it, and even though I don't want to learn it sometimes, I still learn it. I do know that's going to be better for me later, and that's why it still stays in my mind. And it's also because I'm doing it consistently. No matter what day is it, what break, where I am, I'm still learning it, okay? That's why it's still in my mind. About the school, of course, there are some breaks, this and that, and I won't, of course, study for that thing. I never done that, never done it in my entire life. That I will study in during the break, and that is the time when your brain will start to shift away from that thing actually, and it will be hard for you to get back. I learned it, of course, actually, and it's just not important at all. It's not important for you because they are teaching you just things that are not going to be good for you later. The piece of paper that you are putting inside in your face, not even going to remember, man. You're not going to remember all those type of tests that you wrote. You're not going to remember it. Even now that I'm here, I don't even remember what I was learning in primary school. They think that I'm some kind of robot that I will remember every single kind of thing. And I still know it how some teachers expect me to know everything that I learned right there in the primary school. They still expect me that I should know every single kind of thing that I learned back in the primary school. Every single details, this and that. They expect me to know it still now. I won't. And just so sad how there are some majority of people still believe in this world. I don't believe it anymore. I'm glad that I'm only trying to escape the matrix. I'm only glad about it. Now that I realize it, what is the trick? What is the trick here actually? I wouldn't say that they are the bad guys, because some people, they still believe in this thing from when they were born, and they are now old. They still believe in this system, in this thing. It's not their fault actually, but now I'm actually glad about it that I'm learning things in English, because that's how I actually got into this type of this. What is the real world? What is the real truth? How can you make your life better? And even though you will succeed from school, then you will just have an average like everybody else. And if you are, of course, not lucky, but if you are very hard, working harder, this and that, you're hard working in school, then you actually be a doctor, lawyer, maybe engineer, any kind of these high paying jobs. The problem are these things that they don't give you freedom. They don't give you time for you to spend that thing and do that thing. You're also in debt. You're just paying debt for nothing, this and that. And then basically maybe 10% of the money goes in debt, and then all other money you can't even spend because the time that you have to always work. Because think about it, you're learning always. These type of breaks that are actually given in you, they are, I don't know how to say it right now. Nothing to. I don't want to keep this video. No mind, I will continue this video tomorrow, because I actually burned out how to do it. Actually, my workout, my leg day. This is my leg day. Now, I promise I'll continue this video. I won't stop it, but now I'm actually burnt out. Now I reached my maximum, and I do know that I will just say random things from now on. And also, I just need to want to stop and to rest. So this is my time to rest, of course. Just keep that in mind. I'll continue this video, that's the thing. And see you in the next one. Okay. Here we are for part 2. Why is school not for me? And I told you I will come back. I'm here, baby. And yeah, I actually did this after my ring workout. That's why you can see me with a towel. But towel especially not really for that, is for my neck, because of stretch. That I can of course do if I would just bend back like this. and at the maximum length I'll keep it like this for 5 seconds and then I'll pull it back to the exact same position. And let's get straight into it because my phone is going to die soon. And I would also like to say an update that is going to come, which is I'm not going to post videos every single day. There's a reason behind that, because actually I will actually try to progress with preparing before even doing any kind of video, because as I can see right now, sometimes the way I'm doing videos, they are just a little bit brain dead in my opinion, because yeah, I will say things and they are just coming randomly out of my mouth. But I would also like to, of course, sometimes prepare or not even prepare, because I also have to focus on other type of things, and I also want to practice this thing, me being on a camera. That is also important of course, but yeah, I have other type of things to do and I need to learn much things, because I'm still at the very beginning. And what I mean by the beginning, I'm at that stage where I should be learning more than actually creating right now. Of course, I'm also creating and learning at the same time, but I should be focusing on more on learning. But I will also practice these things, and why I was, of course, what basically these type of videos that I'm actually doing, this is time taking actually. Now I haven't been, I just couldn't practice my English for maybe for 5 days right now, and I'm so shameful of that. I can't skip that. I really need to practice that thing. Of course, I also practice my English here, but I just like to, of course, improve my English, more of my vocabulary, and that's what I mean by that. So this update going to come, and of course every single week they might going to come out maybe 3 videos or 3 to 5 videos. Of course every single week 3 to 5 videos that I'm going to post in a week, or maybe sometimes it will even be less. We will see, but the thing is I'm not going to stop uploading things, and you can also expect me not to maybe upload a video in 1 week, because I really have to focus on other type of things too, and I can't just be separate into multiple things. I can't do that for now, of course. Maybe later I'll have to do that, but I still don't want to be separated. I want to actually concentrate on not one type of thing, but a little bit less of things actually right now. And that is why I'm going to upload less videos. It's not because of the views, of course. You are not that type of person, okay? So don't expect me to be that type of person, because I'm not that type of person. Not because of the views. I will still know, even if I post less, I will still get maybe just 1 or 3 or 4 views, and even those are my friends actually. So I'm not doing it for that. I'm doing it to get better. That is why, so that I will have a better life later. That's what I actually want to do, and to improve myself and learn. That's what I actually want to do. So yeah, for the upcoming weeks I'm going to post less videos, and also going to post short videos about calisthenics and ring workout, home workout, and basically it's going to be around calisthenics. I'm really at the beginning, but I will still try to post any kind of video about calisthenics. It can even be reaction, maybe some type of face that I will react to. I just put my face and then I will, of course, show that video, and that's it. Basically that's it. But I will just post about calisthenics things, and I'll of course still continue my talking video also. That's not going to stop. And we can also now get to my school, not for me, because now I'm a little bit more energized, I have more energy, and I can actually talk about it right now. I don't even know where was I last time, so am I going to start from beginning? I might continue from somewhere. I don't know actually. So all I can say about school right now, what came into our mind, is that it's just useless. I'm still going to say this word multiply task because it's useless in many type of ways. And people still believe in this thing because if you actually just take a different path, then you will have better life later. You just have to sacrifice your present. That's all you have to sacrifice right now. If you are able to actually live in the present, no matter what is happening to you, then you are actually bulletproof. And that's who I am right now. I don't care what others are saying. If they are laughing at me, if they are saying this and that, they are talking behind my back. It's part of your journey. And I have to get used to it. I already have got used to it well, but there are still going to be some kind of things that I still need to practice. And what I mean by that, I need to put these type of things in practice actually. And what I mean by that is that sometimes I will just stand up. No, okay, I haven't done that. Sorry, I haven't done that, but I would like to do that where I will stand up or maybe go in front of the class and I will talk maybe about something loudly and look at everybody's face, and no matter what kind of hate they are saying to me, I will still continue my thing because this is what I like to do, what I want to do. This is my duty, and this and that. That's why I'm doing it. Okay, there's different type of things why I'm doing that, of course. And no matter what, actually, because I can see that even many people, I would say it like that many people would like to do this, but they are really hiding it. I just realized that I don't like to hide this thing because I know that I'll turn out badly about it and they think I'm less confident, less courageous. I just don't want to do that. Instead of hiding it, of course I won't show it to their face, but if somebody maybe will check it, or maybe someone will reveal it, maybe someone will ask me about it, then I will tell them what I'm doing right now. And of course I wouldn't exactly tell them in details what I'm doing, how I'm planning, how this and that. But yes, I would tell them that I don't care about the school and I won't focus on that. I would tell them that even in front of the teacher, even if I'm in high school, in a lyceum, I don't care. That was even not a good decision for me to go to lyceum because the problem with that, I'm not getting money out of it, and that's the problem. If I would get money, then I could of course make more money out of it that I would like to do. But sadly I really can't do that. While other people who didn't go to lyceum, they are getting money and they are spending it of course on rubbish where it will just vanish away and won't come back to you. You see, that's what I would like to do. I would just like to make more money out of that. So right now, of course, I'm in zero, so I have to actually start it from zero. And of course, the worse your beginning is, the better the story will be, and then the just going to be more stronger later. Of course, the worse the situation was for you in the beginning. Now, of course, it didn't came from that place, but still, never mind. I got into different type of things. So, the test that they are doing to you, it's just a stupidity thing actually. But if you think about it, they put a piece of paper in front of your face, and then after 2 weeks later, they're never even going to remember what was in that piece of paper. There's maybe 1% or 2% of the students who remember, but what about the other type of students? They will not remember what was on the test. And I love it how they actually want us to learn the whole thing, that they put us in front of our exercise book and then they just put the 30% of it, which is actually very sad. Just very sad. Of course, that it tells you about that you can expect about everything. You should learn this and that, this and that, this and that. You should learn smartly. You should just learn all the things that we just wrote in that thing. Because maybe I'll put everything in there. Maybe I'll just put a piece of paper, empty piece of paper in your face, then you have to write about. Or maybe I will do it like this and that. Like really, it's just very stupidity system. And they, of course, they treat you like a robot. They always want you to obey to them. They always tell you what to do, and then you have to always obey to that. You always have to do the exact same what they are telling you. And it just made me very angry though. This is how they're doing it. Of course, I watched a bunch of videos about this and I learned about it a lot of, but it just really so stupidity, very stupidity, the way they are doing this. And yeah, even the school, how it is looks like a prison, especially me who lives in Europe. The school does look like a prison. Outside it's just gray, it's all gray. I wouldn't say that they should put, of course, some rainbow, any kind of things, but it could at least be a little bit colorful or something that would not describe a prison. It actually describes a prison. And that's something about it. And even if you go inside, it doesn't even look like it's good or something. Maybe they're hiding. It exactly looks the same outside, just like inside. It's the same. Gray everything. And I love it how they say this is your future, but they're not buying any kind of equipments to the school. They're not bringing new equipment, they're not bringing new things. They're not trying to maybe make the school system need to be more colorful, need to be more fun or something. They will just put you into maybe, I don't even know how to say it. They will just put you into a place which is just so boring. And they all write it down with numbers, or maybe, let me say, with numbers or with letters, and that's it. There's no colors. Maybe you could understand a bit better. There's even very few times when they are drawing something, how you can understand this thing easier, or something like that. I know that they are trying to prepare, but when they really try, I can see many type of teachers, they give it up on teaching maybe students actually with their passions or something, maybe with their joy or something. They actually enjoy it and they really give their 100%. And some teachers, they actually don't give you that. They don't give you nothing. They write something down, write the results, write the answers, write everything down, and you just have to copy it, and that's it. This is how they expect us to have a good future. This is how they expect us to get a job. And it's just nonsense. This is all I could tell you for this video. I might make a part 3, but my phone is soon going to die, so I have to go actually from here out. And thank you for watching this video again, and see you in the next one. Bye bye. Okay, so my phone is actually on 6%, is soon going to go down. I've seen it, but I still want to actually tell you some kind of things. This is about the children's feelings or emotions or something like that, because seeing other persons or other people's emotions is just so great. I can actually see through them, and they are, most of the time, they are great. They are just not happy to be there. And even though I don't want to be there, I'll still make the place, I'll still make, of course, my day myself to not be depressed or not be any kind of gray, not be in just one kind of mood. I still will make that. But some people, they just can't do that. They don't want to do that because they really got used to that school. And of course, my school has this school psychologic or talking person we can talk to, and she will help you and this and that. But still, some people don't even have the courage to do that, because they don't really teach how can you be confident or something. Nothing like that. They don't teach you about that. All they teach you is how can you be smart and then you be poor. I don't want to be that type of person, that I have lots of sense and I actually don't get value for that. And then I have to, of course, manage every single money, penny, manage this and that, get a wife somehow, and then get a house somehow, work my ass off, and I won't actually get any kind of benefits out of it. That is an average person's path, average people's path, and I don't want to go there. I want to be different. That is what is actually driving me to be different, to actually make something different that actually low percentage does. That's what I actually want to do. And some people may want it, but they don't have enough confidence for that. I have to build my confidence up by myself actually. So I'm self-educating myself, which is way more better than listening to other people's opinion, basically just from their own experience. Of course, you will get different type of experience from other type of teachers, of course. But the thing is that they won't actually lead you to success, because you have to listen to yourself. And this is what I actually learned. It's not your parents, it's not your brothers, it's not your teachers, it's not your friends, it's not your neighbors who should tell you how to be successful. Success is different for everybody, of course. For someone's success is also just playing maybe an instrument, a very specific instrument, or maybe just playing on the piano, maybe being a chef, maybe just even being this and that. And that's it. My success is not to succeed from school, because that I don't find that success. I don't find that success. I find success that I would just be an outsider. I just won't be like others. That's what I actually find success. That I will unlock my freedom and my true meaning of life. That's what I actually want to achieve. And I will of course still keep up having happiness, but that's actually not important in this term. But I still keep up that thing no matter what. And it's just, there are some people who don't understand actually. They think that you should need to hear maybe other people's opinion on success and this and that. No, it's your success. It's yours. And I actually learned this from yesterday from Luke Barrymore, who's a very good kind of person, who's absolutely very young and very smart. And he earned what he should because of his sense. And it's just so good to see him, and he actually deserves it. No matter what he's saying, he's a very good guy though. Even the way he's talking, this and that, there are some people telling him that he's too young for this and this and that. Your age is too low and this and that. This is what I'm actually experiencing. I experience it that they don't say that I'm actually smart and I know about something. I know something about life, what they don't. Even though they are an adult, they just don't see it in me. They don't see me. I already learned it. And what I actually tell you that I'm not going to go into that thing. I don't want to experience it because I know it will be hard for me to get out of it. I will just waste time with it. Instead, I would just go all the way around and just skip that path. I skip the bullshit path, the BS path. Don't want to experience, I would just avoid it. And this is what you should do when you are young actually. And this is all I wanted to tell you, because I really don't want my phone just to die in the middle of my talking. So thank you everyone for watching me. Thank you so much. I hope you like this video. I hope it. See you in the next one, and take care of it, and hope you learned something in this video. See you in the next one.